Good afternoon, Stamper. Welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a money holder that it's a kind of a cool way. I learned that from my friend Glenda. She did one at Christmas time, and I'm going to switch mine for graduation. We're just around the corner for graduation, so I'm going to show you how to do this one. This here, it's the same thing. It's just in the black. It would be great for a wedding. Voila. So let's get started. First, what we're going to need, it's a piece of cardstock 8 1/4 by 6 3/4. So 8 1/4. We're going to cut this at 8 1/4 here by 6 3/4. I bet you cannot see me there. 6 3/4. Okay, now that we get this cut, we're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. I got some mark on this here. Don't pay attention to that because it's not, this is not right. So we want to score it at 2 3/4. I better move that because I can see myself making a mess. Here we go. Okay, on the long way, we're going to score. So here on the edge there, you're going to put your paper that go at 8 1/4. And then we're going to score at 2 3/4. And if I would add my wax paper, it make a big difference. And then 5 1/2. Okay, we are done with the scoring. We're going to move this, and then what we're going to do, it's have a mark at 3 inch. So we're going to put this here, and we're going to do a mark at 3. And now we're going to take the punch, the 1 1/4, and we're going to center that at our 3 inch there. You see the 3 there, and move that all the way up. Punch this out. So that's going to be our opening. So let's just make sure this is the right way. Going to reinforce this way. And then we're going to take our dollar and put it here. And I went off a little bit, but that's okay. Voila. So if that happens, see the inside I have to move. So when I'm going to slide my dollar in, if you don't stay right in the center, I'm going to fold my dollar just a little bit so we can see the face right on. Now, what we're going to do, this is the inside, this is the top. So I'm going to take the curly Q, and I'm going to stamp the congratulations. And I just want the top of it. Really, I don't want that part. I'm going to have to fold this. And I'm afraid to stamp it like this. The best thing would be, you know what? I'm going to take a piece of paper. Excuse me. And I'm going to put that right there. So then, because if I fold it, I already got my punch there, and I'm afraid it's going to make different, it won't stamp equal at all. And then you could always use different color. Here I can see already it's very off, but just to give you an idea how, here we go. I got my congratulations. Now, I'm going to take a piece of black, and I'm going to punch 1 1/4 hand. And then I'm going to take my scallop punch, and I'm going to punch my outside here. Because I just want a trim like this here. This is going to go inside. So inside, what I'm going to do, let's take my snail. Just put a little bit of snail right here on the edge and right here. Gonna close this, and then I'm gonna take my little scallop border that I just did, put that right here, and then I get the tiny wishes, the happy graduation. I'm gonna put that right here. Wow, that's pretty center. And then we're gonna top it up a notch here. I'm gonna put my dollar hand. So now my dollar is very center. I'm using a piece of cardstock. It's 1 by 1. And then I'm gonna use a piece of scrap. I'm using the color that I'm using, it's Marina Mist. I'm just going to use a little strip about this long, and then I'm going to just do a little bit, just like a tassel, like this. Then I'm going to use my owl punch to get a circle. And I'm going to take the one like the center, the eyes there. I just need one of those circle. I could use a brad too or whatever. I'm just using dots here. Then I'm going to use a tiny bit of snail. Put that right here. And then I'm going to use a glue dot. Put that in the center there. Okay, now we're going to put our graduation there. Whoops, I need... Okay, so really, I need this to go the other way. Let's move her aside, move this aside. Okay. We're going to put the ad first and then put the tassel. I think that's going to be the easiest part. And just put glue on the top corner there, because if you put some in the bottom, it's going to glue your dollar there. Just going to add that sideways there. Okay, this, I ripped this apart. Let me do another piece very quick here. Okay. You're going to ask me how long. I would say this, it's about 1 inch, that's it. And then cut this very tiny strip there. Okay, I'm going to use glue dot. I'm going to go faster. So then it's a lot easier if you glue the hat first and then glue your tassel. So then you know exactly where to put it. Got my other little eye here to put on top of the ad. Oops. Voila. Is that cool or what? So you get the little ad, and then this here, if it's a little bit too long, what I would do, because you don't want to cover his face, I would just snip this there. Got a dog hair there. That's the story of my life here. Voila. So now for the belly band, I took a piece of Marina Mist that I use. You need a strip of about 7-inch long. So 7 by 1 would do it. I use my good strip. So okay, I got about 7 1/4. What you would do is put your strip there. It's 1 inch wide that I did. When you're going to wrap it around, you want to put it loose enough so you can slide it. So I can give a little bit there. In here too. Okay, now you're going to put snail right here. Close this. And then I just did my, I had another one right here. I did an owl. And this is the oval scallop punch, and I cut it in quarters. So you put a quarter on each side for the wings. And then I would use a dimensional to put it on. I don't know where my dimensional in my mess, but that is it. I'm going to give you the dimension again. Your first piece of cardstock, it's 8 1/4 by 6 3/4, and you're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 5.5. And to cut your circle there, mark it at 3 inch and go all the way down. That is it, my friends. You get your money holder for graduation, or you can use, like I said, any occasion, but I wanted to do one for graduation. Till next time, happy stamping.